It is 2026, but it is still the same shit that there has always been. And I thought I would jump on to talk about the e-collar situation, which seems to be in the news lately. A lot of talk about banning the e-collar and certain organisations trying to push through a ban because it's an awful barbaric tool that's abusive to dogs and yada 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 yada. Says the same people that are literally killing dogs, just euthanizing them for anything. Oh, your dog barks at other dogs, kill it. Alright. Oh, your dog's a little bit destructive, kill it. Oh, your dog's a problem in the house, probably put it down. Or put it on meds. Or put it on meds and then put it down. The same people that talk about abusive tools are the same people that are just putting down dogs for pretty much anything, which is absolutely hilarious and tragic for the dog. And with the attempt at banning the e-collar by all these big organisations, you know them all, RSPCA, fucking Dogs Trust, all the typical bullshit artists. The one thing that I see a lot is that they're pushing a narrative onto people that have zero clue about dog training. They don't know anything about e-collars. They don't know anything about dog training. And the one thing that these organisations are very good at is playing on the emotions of people that don't know any better. Because why wouldn't they? If you say to the average person who doesn't know anything about dog training or has never used an e-collar or doesn't know anything about it, the first thing they're going to say to those people, oh, do you like dogs in pain? Or do you like shocking dogs? And they use these big provocative things to make people feel a certain way. And that's how they're trying to get this ban across. Has nothing to do with the dogs. It's all about playing on emotion. And that's the worst part about it. The attempt to ban an e-collar has everything to do with people's emotions and has nothing to do with the needs of the dog. It has nothing to do with how dogs learn via punishment and reinforcement, and it has everything to do with just making people feel better about themselves. Oh, I don't use an e-collar, so therefore I don't shock them, so therefore I'm a really good person. And the people that say this are the same people that have really out of control fucking dogs that I see on a daily basis. They're the same people that have dogs with no recall. They're the same people that have very reactive dogs. But yet they'll say, oh, well, I'm doing a good thing because dogs are safer. While at the same time their own dog lives a life of fucking misery and, reactivity and stress and all the stuff that comes with that. I'm not saying everybody, but fuck me, it's a lot of people. And again, it's the same, this is how they're pushing the narrative. They're pushing, oh, well, if you're not using these tools, you're a good person. And it's just bullshit. It doesn't take into the dog's needs into account whatsoever. The e-collar is the only tool that gets dogs off lead reliably and safely. And also, removing that tool is just going to fail more dogs and more people. And all it's going to do is that in the absence of that tool, people are going to be driven towards these force-free assholes who will do absolutely nothing for them or their dogs. And ultimately, when those people can't help those dogs, what they'll say is, oh, this dog isn't trainable. Oh, you can't help this dog. And they'll be like, oh, no, we should just put this dog down. And that's the biggest problem, is that these force-free extremists will say it is cruel while at the same time recommending euthanasia. They'll say they've tried everything except punishment. The e-collar does nothing for the dogs and it does nothing for the people that need it. This is all emotional based, it's all political based, and again, it has nothing to do with the dogs. And it's sick, I guess I misspoke there. What I meant was the e-collar ban does nothing for the dogs and the people that need it. And again, ultimately it just puts more power into the hands of the people that they don't really care about dogs. They love the idea that dogs can be trained purely positively. And I think it's really turned into a bit of a cult. I feel like the reward based side, it's if you don't train this way, you're a terrible dog owner, you're abusive, all this kind of stuff. And I'm not going to lie, do you ever see the vast majority of reward-based trainers? They are fucking terrible dog trainers. They don't even understand the concepts that they're teaching a lot of the time. They don't really understand reward markers. They don't understand negative reinforcement or negative punishment. They don't understand how to play with the dogs. They don't understand basic things that they preach. And again, that's the problem. If you're going to preach it, you better be damn good at it. And that's the other problem. How can you help people when you're not even good at it yourself? And just to finish up on that note, is that we have seen time and time again, bans do not work. They never have and they never will. It doesn't work. Look, you see it every day in society. You can ban certain drugs, people will still find a way to use them. Okay? People will just go behind closed doors, black markets, and they will find a way to use them. The more that you tell people that they can't use something, the more likely they are to find a way to use it. It's just how psychology works. Taking it away does not help. And it is much better to have it be legal and educate people on how to use it than to ban it. The XL bully is another thing here. They ban the breed, but it will just be replaced by another breed, because education is the thing that is more important than anything here. Teaching people and showing people how to be responsible dog owners, encouraging training, showing people how to use tools, when to use them, and what may be the best one for their dog. Banning stuff has and never will work.